All right. There we go. All right. So if you're just joining us, I appreciate you guys being patient. Mal Waldrep has committed to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Kyle Henderson, Bama football, right here on YouTube. If you guys could hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Mal Waldrep out of Phoenix City. Another really big get for Coach Kalen DeBoer. When you look to what he's doing and what he's cooking up an amazing class of 2025. I think one of the most impressive things about this class is how across the nation the class is, right? You can go out to Los Angeles like an Abdul Sanders or a Chuck McDonald in California, right? He's retaining those ties out west. Or you could go up east. Like he just went to Pennsylvania and was able to land Michael Carroll, who, by the way, is a legacy to Penn State, and his mom played at Michigan State, right? So theoretically, like this is a Big Ten legacy type player. You also have the fact that you're taking care of your in-state players as well, right? You have Mal Waldrep today, who just committed, and then you also have Derek Smith, who committed. You have guys from Georgia, right? Daryl Duke Johnson, who currently is the highest-rated player in Alabama. And look, they're currently, and I don't know where Mal has put them in terms of the recruiting rankings, but what I have right here is this morning on my morning show, Alabama was number 5 in the country on On3 and with 11 4-stars. And I think on 3, Mal is a 3-star, if I'm not mistaken. Will somebody let me know inside the comment box? And they were number 4 on Rivals and number 3 in 24/7, number 2 in the SEC behind LSU. So, man, it's been incredible what Coach Kalen DeBoer has been able to do in such a short stint since getting here in January. And you look at all the pieces he's put together. This morning, I gave a shout out to Courtney Morgan. Shout out to him again. Shout out to Coach Kapilovic. Shout out to Mo Linquist. Shout out to all of the coaches who continue to push these prospects. And as Jimmy Baker said inside the comment box, every single time he looks at his phone in the month of June, he's getting a new commitment. All right. You also have the number 1 running back in the country that is visiting this week on an official visit, right? Akil Deer, who is out of Mississippi, and currently committed to Lane Kiffin. And look, Lane has cooked up an amazing transfer class. He's doing his thing in 2025. But in terms of hosting him, now you have Robert Gillespie, and you tell Robert Gillespie, look, go get him, go do his thing. And you look at the running backs that he has positioned. You also have Shaquille Knight, who was just here. He's a former teammate of Amari Jefferson, and he's Ackland Deer, the number 1 player in the entire country at the running back position. That's who will be in this weekend as well. So if you thought things were going to slow down on the recruiting front, you're dead wrong. If you thought Coach Kalen DeBoer couldn't recruit here at Alabama, you're dead wrong. Alabama, I think, will also make a major push for the state's number 1 player, who is Naheem Oford. I really do. I think so, and I'm talking about it inside the comment box with you guys. Look, you have the full court press with Ryan Williams. You have Draker Patrick. And you're working the scene. Look at Alabama, their secondary class, how it theoretically could come out, right? Chuck McDonald. Maybe they get Ivan Taylor. I'm praying for a Florida prospect at some point in time. Let me know who you think the first Florida prospect will be to join this Alabama Crimson Tide team. Ivan Taylor, as you know, a 4-star safety out of Florida that is currently committed to Notre Dame. So we'll see how that goes. Let me ask you this, okay? So Mal Waldrep is in. It's crazy. Who do you think will be next? Are we paging Dawson Merritt? Dawson Merritt, come on down. All right, is he coming on down? Or is it going to be maybe like a Jackson Lloyd? Or are we going to have to wait? Look, you know what will break the internet? Is if Dejon Lee commits to the Alabama Crimson Tide. I don't know. That would be monumental, okay? So if you're just joining us, what you were seeing is Mal Waldrep has committed to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Another gigantic pickup for Alabama. You're talking about a 6 in the last, what? When did Michael Carroll commit? Was that yesterday? In the last 2 days, last 48 hours, okay? Kalen DeBoer has added Michael Carroll, a 6'6" lineman. What was crazy is Michael Carroll, I still thinking about the picture, he's bigger than Landon Dickerson, okay? So you get him, and then today you get Mal Waldrep, another 6'6" offensive linemen. Now, I don't like to get completely caught up about the overall size of these prospects because we have seen some prospects come in at the offensive line position and they've been overweight. They haven't been able to get developed. I personally think, look, I don't know Eric Wolford, who was the last offensive line coach here at the University of Alabama. I felt that Caden Proctor was not in the right, I felt that he played at the wrong weight. I felt that he played too heavy. He didn't look too, because he's an athletic cat. He is. Just like Evan Neal, okay? I felt he was too heavy. In today's game, it's closer to the pros, and I felt he was beating off the line against Texas, against Michigan. Really, they all were against Michigan. So we need an offensive line coach, and I think Coach Kapilovic is the guy to do that. Has ties to Baylor, has ties to Michigan State, but I think overall, I think this is the offensive line coach to do it. Matt Waldrep, this was a wonderful addition today. I hope you guys are excited about it. Let me ask you inside the comment box, on a scale of 10 to 1, what do you guys think about this commitment? Is this an elite commitment? Are you happy in terms of it being an offensive line need? This is the second pickup for Alabama in terms of their offensive line. So you're starting to see the type of players that Alabama is recruiting in terms of their offensive line. So I want to hear from you, like I always do, inside the comment box. My name is Kyle Henderson on this breaking update. We have 100 people in. If we get 100 thumbs up, shoot, 150. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here and being our Bama football on YouTube, man. Just a wild last 48 hours. Really, the last 7 days covering Alabama football has been really amazing. I love the addition of Chuck McDonald. I love the fact that I just saw him, his pops and Mo Lindquist smoking a cigar together. I love the fact that Courtney Morgan is crushing it. You get Michael Carroll, you get Mal Waldrep, you get Keelan Russell. Keelan Russell flips, and I said this morning. For those of you that did not see my morning show, Keelan Russell, people are like, you're flipping prospects from SMU. SMU did a damn good job to recruit him before anybody knew how talented he was. So credit to the SMU staff. But the coaching staff here, and playing for Alabama, clearly, much better opportunity to get you ready for the next level. That's not only for here, for College Football Saturdays, but also in the pros. So, man, what a recruiting class. It's been amazing to see Coach Kalen DeBoer put it together. Mal Waldrep is in. Let me know what you think inside the comment box about this prospect. How happy are you about Mal Waldrep? We'll go over his highlights in more detail. And let me know, before I go, who is next to commit to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Kyle Henderson, Bama Football on YouTube. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for joining me on this breaking update. Mal Waldrep is in. Hope you have a beautiful night. And I will be back as news happens right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Give a roll tide inside the comment box, fam. Love you.